Hey, what's good, YouTube? It is me, your host, King Nathan Jr., back at you once again. The Common Man's Opinions. I have an interesting video for you guys today. It is from KARAMO Show. The KARAMO Show? I think that's how you pronounce it. Not really sure. But it is interesting, to say the least. So, I'm not gonna talk too long. I'm gonna just get right to it.
Leighton contacted me saying his two children treat him as if he's not living at all. I want y'all to take a look at this.
I need Karamo's help getting my family back together. I know I made mistakes in the past, but I love my kids. When they were young, we was happy. But when I got incarcerated, everything had changed. I blame myself because I should have been there. But I also blame Great. My kids don't call me, check on me. I didn't even know Mikaela was even pregnant. I just feel hurt, and I just want everything to come back together. Period. I'm 51 years old, and I want my family back.
Well, before I talk to Leighton, I'm going to talk to his daughter, Aryana. Please, everyone, welcome Aryana to the show. Oh, stunning! Oh, just stunning! How are you? Nice to meet you. How?
We're gonna stop right here. Alright. We're gonna stop right here. Okay. Transgendered, straight, gay. I don't really care. This shit this person has on is wildly fucking inappropriate. Like, it's just straight up inappropriate. Like, don't wear something this short in public, man. Man, woman, person, whoever you are. Just stop doing this, people. Just stop. Skip that.
I didn't know we had a supermodel coming out today. You look gorgeous.
This motherfucker.
Okay, so I just saw that video for the first time of your father. How do you feel about what you just saw?
If we gonna come on here, let's come correct. We're all grown, so to blame other people for like stuff that you did as a man, as a father, is just like.
So what did he do that's causing him to feel like he's lost his family? Or in your opinion, what did he do to lose his family?
Well, for one, I mean, he's never really been in my life. The only memories that I have of my father is like traumatic experiences.
Got it.
And so I'm transgender, and I don't really know how he feels about it, but it's like it's wishy-washy. It's like I want my family back, but at the same time, you need to acknowledge me as your daughter. I'm not your son.
Yes. So does he still interact with you as if you were his son? He doesn't respect your transition?
Well, to my mom, he still refers to me as his son.
How does that make you feel knowing that your father is still not in a space to respect you?
It hurts my feelings because it's like I fought so hard to be here and I've been through a lot. I feel hurt that I can't.
Okay, we're paused here, right? Sorry to keep pausing. However, I predict in this thing, it's not even a relationship with her and her father. It's the relationship that her mom has with her father is what she is trying to heal, right? If her mom and dad can't be on the same page and everything, be happy, hunky dory, she can't have a relationship with her father. That's just I haven't seen this ridiculous shit yet, but let's continue. Let's see what we get into.
I have my mother and my father.
When was the last time you saw Leighton?
I saw him at my sister's graduation.
Okay.
No, not my graduation.
Okay, the fact that this man is referring to her father as Leighton is disrespectful. Okay, I'm picking up on. They're gonna be disrespectful to this man this whole entire time, neglecting any and everything that he's gonna say. My predictions. Let's continue.
At my sister's graduation. Guess he want his son back, but he's dead and gone. So.
Yes. So what was it like when you saw Leighton at your sister's graduation?
It was. I felt like he was just another person off the street. So why
So
would
did you ever have that bond, like, at all?
No.
So why do you think in his mind does it feel he thinks that you all had that relationship? Because I'm watching the video the same way you did. It sounds like, hey, I'm your dad, I want to be there, and like all these things, but I'm hearing something different from you.
I mean, maybe when I was younger and he had his son, like, but I can't recall a time where it was like, yeah, my dad. Like, I just remember the bad memories. So
Yeah.
Man, this is a traumatized person who needs help. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a traumatized person who needs help and is doing everything that they can to lash out to seek attention. No one cares that this person's transgender. I'm almost certain her father does not give a fuck. I'm because as a father, like once you get over the initial shock of okay, my child done changed, it's like all you have left is to develop and build a fucking relationship. As a black man, I would not want my child to transition. However, if he happens to do that shit against all of what I care and love about him, I can't do shit. I can't do shit about that. But like, I would still want to be respected as your fucking father. Like, don't call me by my damn first name. Don't call me by my fucking first name, and maybe I'll call you by your chosen name.
What were those bad memories?
Well, I could recall him coming home, being drunk, and taking it out on me, like physically and emotionally and stuff. So
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
Fuck that.
Sorry. And so at the graduation, when you saw your father, did you two speak? What happened?
well, he came up to me and his first words were, "You can't speak to nobody," and it's like, that's how you approach people. Like, if you're so, I want my family back and my child, I hope.
Okay, this is hard as fuck to watch, but this is a sassy ass woman who wants somebody to kiss their ass. I'm almost certain she gets it from her mama. Fellas, please don't have babies by bitter ass women, okay? Because they're gonna teach their children, your children, to hate you. Let's continue.
Who are you? How you been? What's up with you? What's going on in life?
Your sister Mikaela had
They clapping for him.
relationship with your father.
I think he wants to be in her life. Like, I think that's like his little girl. So I think for her, it's just like, dude, we don't.
Does she want to be in his life?
I can't speak for her. I don't know.
Got it. Okay. Everyone, please welcome Leighton to my show. How you doing? Please take a seat for me.
What's going on?
All right, Leighton. So you want your family back? What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, talk to them and everything. I don't talk to them.
So what's your response to what you heard Aryana say?
It hurts.
Why does it hurt?
Because they my kid. That's my blood. I watched them grow up. I wasn't there all the time. No, I wasn't. I blame myself for that.
So tell me, how did you feel when you saw Aryana at Mikaela's graduation?
It hurt because it's like, looked at me like I wasn't daddy. Like, didn't talk to me, nothing like that.
But what did you expect me to say? Like, the way your approach is everything. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. We haven't seen each other in how long? We don't talk to each other. We don't call each other. So what were you expecting?
But that's not mine. I'm not blamed for all that, though.
So
Let's not talking to each other. I try to call.
The phone go both ways.
I try to call. Every time I try to call, I don't get no answer, nothing like that. So that made me to just stop calling.
Leighton, I got a question for you. Aryana said that when you saw her prom picture, you deleted it off of Facebook. Can you tell me about that and why?
Deleted it?
Yeah.
I ain't delete no pictures.
You didn't delete the photo. So
And
I
I
want to
did.
ask you point blank, do you accept Aryana as your daughter?
Yeah, I do. She could be a dinosaur, whatever. That's my child. That's mine.
The fact that you said, Aryana, I do accept you as my daughter, and she says she doesn't know she can believe you, which that's her experience. But she also
Like,
said
what
that,
the fuck kind of shit that this man just literally told you he didn't give a fuck if the chick was a dinosaur, and still you gon' but that's her experience. Like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Like, Oh, let's continue.
Your ex-wife has also shared with her that you still refer to her as a boy. Well, how do you respond to that?
That's not true. I mean, if that's the case, I would call him Isaiah. I call Aryana. That's what I call.
You see how this chick nitpicking at the fact that this man can barely pronounce your chosen fucking name, and still, like, that's the issue. Aryana, it's the same fucking name, alright, man? Like, this man gave you the name Isaiah. So he's making a fucking attempt, yet she's not. No one pays attention to that shit.
You taking everything as a joke right now.
That's my name. That's my legal name.
That's what's making me mad right now. You got everybody laughing. That's what's pissing me off.
Because I'm funny?
Damn, man.
Leighton, what do you want to say to her?
Right now, I don't even know what I want to say.
But what are you frustrated about? I'm confused. I didn't sit here and call you a liar. I didn't say nothing derogatory to you. I'm respecting you. Like,
You're not fucking respectful at all. Like, look, man. We have to understand what disrespect looks like. Calling your fucking dad by his first name, you coming with all this back talk, this spack, and like just attitude and shit. It's disrespectful. Like, sorry, it's fucking disrespectful. Like, my dad dead and gone, but I still would not call this man by his first name. Like, we have the literal same goddamn name. I'm a junior. So it's like, why the heck? Like, I would never refer to my damn dad by his first name, man. Nor my mother. It's disrespectful, at least where I come from. But maybe y'all different. Maybe disrespect looks different to different fucking people. Maybe transgender people see disrespect differently from heterosexual people. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
I'm confused.
What is frustrating you? Because I'm giving you, I don't know if you know, I want to make sure you're having an opportunity to show your point.
It's just, I mean, like I said, I just don't feel like I'm getting respected as a father.
I just remember you coming home drunk, and I don't know what will be going on with you, but you will take it on me.
Aryana's little sister, Mikaela, is also here, and she sees things very different than her father. Mikaela, please come on out.
You too.
Yes. All right.
So, like, homie got two disrespectful fucking daughters, apparently, because she literally just walked past this man, not acknowledging his existence whatsoever. Let's just see why she's fucking disrespectful. Her sister has shared her grievances. Let's see what she has to say about her father. Shit's weird, man.
So, I see you just walked past your father. So I'm assuming that you don't have a good relationship.
There's not really much of a relationship there. I mean, I don't really feel like I have a father. Yeah.
Why?
He was never around.
So did you want a relationship with your father?
I would be open to it, but there's boundaries and things that I want from you. I want you to respect my sister as Aryana. I want you to respect me.
So he is just as confused as I am. So, like, what does his relationship with your sister have to do with his relationship with you?
I don't do that, though.
So you don't call her Isaiah still?
He claims that he never did that, and he never deleted the prom picture. He never called me Isaiah. He doesn't recall that. So.
I mean, in the beginning, I probably, I called you Isaiah, because I was used to calling you Aryana. I can't do this, man. In my life, I can't do this.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
So continue.
Oh, well.
Keep it up.
Well,
now it's all well.
Go on.
Now it's all
like
well.
that.
Look at me, I'm doing fine.
The way you
I'm
talking
good.
to me.
I'm good.
You are not fine. Like, hurt people don't even realize how hurt they are. You're doing this whole like backlash, like lashing out against like every fucking body, any sense of fucking authority in life, I'm pretty sure you rebel against. And you internalize that shit as if someone cares that you transition. I promise you, transitioners, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. At this day and age, like, everyone treats you like they treat other people. They ignore the fuck out of you. No one gives a fuck what y'all got going on. I promise you, no one cares.
I've been good. Do you see me?
I'm gonna ask you, Mikaela. You were just pregnant. You had a child, right?
Yes.
Did you tell your father about your child?
No.
Why?
What would I be telling you for? I just don't feel like that was something that you needed to know. I mean, if you were present, if you were around,
Wow.
yeah, you would have known about it, but who needed to know?
Okay, look, I'm sorry to keep pausing, but people, please stop going to fucking TV shows. Take your ass to fucking therapy, counseling, or some shit like that. These TV show shits, this shit's like a modern day Maury. It is cringy as hell to watch. Like, I'm only doing this shit for content. But let's bear down the hatch and continue. Fuck, this is weird.
Oh, no.
How do you feel that you have never met your grandchild?
I mean, it hurts. I mean, it just hurts.
Leighton, when did you find out that Mikaela had a child?
My brother told me.
Is this your first grandchild?
Yep.
But can I ask why you felt like you needed to know?
Because you my daughter.
But if I'm your daughter, then why aren't you around?
I'm in a different state, and I try to be around. I try to call.
I'll give you that. You call and we don't answer. I don't answer. I mean,
So what the fuck are we talking about, people? This chick literally just says she avoids any type of communication whatsoever. This man calls and you actively avoid his call, but now like, oh, why you ain't around? What the fuck? What am I missing here? Like, what am I missing here? Man, shorty, like, homie, cut your ties, bro. This shit's dead. Put on some real socks, too. Like, this shit is dead. Go get some real socks and, like, this whole relationship with your daughters is dead, bro. You're not gonna have a relationship with these sassy ass, bitter ass women. I don't know why you would. Look, I get you love your children, but they hate you, bro. They hate you. Their mom has destroyed your image in their eyes. You're scum of the earth to these chicks, man.
because the times I have picked up the phone, you blame everyone else but yourself.
How do I blame anybody else?
You blame my mom, you blame me, you blame Aryana.
All right, joining us now is Bree. She met Leighton when she was a teenager and they got married. She's telling her side of the story with hopes that Leighton will finally listen to her and their daughters. Welcome, everyone.
It's gonna be horrible.
How are you doing today?
I'm so real.
Yeah. Please take a seat. So I'm hearing a lot of confusion on Leighton's part. What was your experience?
Leighton just was not there. Whether he was physically in our home, he was not mentally, emotionally available for me, for them. But he puts a lot of the blame on me, and I'm not the one to blame. Like, I was there. I stepped up to the plate to fill your shoes and my shoes.
How was y'all's marriage when y'all were together?
Non-existent. It's a piece of paper.
So why are y'all still legally married?
Why?
Why?
Leighton has made it perfectly clear on several occasions that I'll always be his wife. I'll never divorce you, and I've tried. It's not for lack of effort. I have tried. Like,
All right, so Leighton, so I want to hear your perspective because I'm hearing a constant from three people, and I'm not trying to say that you're lying, but there's an inconsistency with what you're experiencing and what three different people are experiencing. They're all saying they experienced the same thing. You were not there. You're emotionally unavailable. You were physically unavailable. You just were not there, so they don't know you. They don't have a relationship with you.
I got it perfectly clear now. I know for sure now. Trust me.
So what do you want to do to rectify that? Because you said you want your family back. Can you look at your family and say, I'm sorry?
I'm sorry and I apologize.
If we're gonna do anything today on this stage, please be for real.
He just said, I'm sorry and I apologize. What do you want? Tell him.
Me personally, I want you to understand how you made me feel.
If you are going to be in our lives and try to make a relationship, you need to prove your acceptance of Aryana and not be calling her Isaiah and...
What? How do you prove your acceptance of someone? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God. Can someone please help me with this? I no longer want to be ignorant. Please help me out. This shit is weird.
As your son, and just stop blaming everybody for Isaiah and referring to her as your son, and just stop blaming everybody else.
And Bree, what do you need?
To piggyback off of Mikaela, I just need you to accept that, or just respect the fact that you have two beautiful daughters. Like, you know, for me as a mother, like, I adore her. I have the utmost respect for her, and I just wish everybody would. And I get that it's not for everybody, but that's your child. That's your daughter.
And I know that.
This man, he said shit against that.
And I accept it.
She doesn't have to. And I respect it.
This is confusing. This is hard to watch.
Leighton, I do believe, honestly, from today, and I will say this, I didn't know anything about you beforehand. I didn't know who you were.
Okay, okay. No. I'm done. This shit is weird as hell. This shit is weird. I'm done. This shit is weird. If you want to watch the rest of this shit, please go check out the man's page. I'll put the link in the description. This shit is some cringy ass shit. Like, please, you know what? I'm so confused. So people, if you've transitioned, understand it's gonna be hard for your parents to accept, probably. Okay? However, you have to understand where they're coming from. Like, it is hard to accept people transitioning, alright? No matter what the relationship. And it's even harder, I think, as a father if your son has transitioned into a woman. That shit is... Whew, I couldn't even fathom that shit. But to expect that there is an appropriate response to this shit, and to meet that resistance with disrespect, to antagonize these people, ridicule them, and to like make them feel like shit because they have feelings. And that shit's weird, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. That's all I got for today.